They cut off my storm drain access, so I flooded their entire neighborhood. It started during the first big rain of spring. Water pulled across my driveway. The gutters overflowed and the ditch filled fast. At first I thought it was a blockage, but when I walked down to the drain gate, the truth hit me. The HOA had installed a steel plate over my storm drain connection. A laminated notice was bolted to the grate. Unauthorized drain access terminated per HOA guidelines. I'm not even in their HOA. My property has had storm drainage rights since the county first dug trenches in the 1960s. I called the Public Works office and they confirmed it. Someone from the HOA board had filed a complaint. They claimed my runoff was illegal and ordered the drain sealed. No hearing, no inspection, just arrogance. For days, my yard sat underwater, my garden drowned, my driveway cracked. Even my barn smelled of mildew from standing water. When I called the HOA president, he laughed. If you want drainage, build your own system. That's community policy. Fine. If they wanted me flooded, I'd return the favor. What the HOA did not realize was that the main storm drain trunk line for their subdivision also cut across my property. Decades ago, the county installed it with my grandfather's permission. Buried in his filing cabinet was the easement agreement, and written clear as day. Permission could be revoked if the landowner was harmed. Well, I was definitely harmed. I pulled out the papers and called my attorney. By Monday morning, we filed the revocation notice. By Wednesday, county crews arrived. They didn't unblock my drain. Instead, they shut the valve leading into the subdivision storm line. That night, rain fell again, and for the first time, their manicured lawns turned into lakes. Water filled their cul-de-sac. Cars stalled in driveways. Kids waded ankle-deep just to reach the bus stop. Basements seeped with muddy water. Neighbors shouted in the street as their perfect sidewalks disappeared under inches of runoff. Board members scrambled with buckets and pumps, but nothing worked. Meanwhile, my yard stayed dry. I had already rerouted my runoff to a private sump system. My driveway clear, my barn safe, my animals comfortable. I watched from my porch as their flood-free neighborhood sank under its own arrogance. By the end of the week, the HOA came crawling back. The same president who laughed now begged. They offered to restore my storm drain immediately. They promised to pay for damages, and they agreed to sign a permanent easement guaranteeing my access forever. I let them sit in the water another day, then I signed under strict terms. Now every repair, every pump, every upgrade to that storm system comes out of their HOA dues. Today my drains run clear, my land is dry, and their neighborhood remembers the week they lived in a swamp.